Hi, it's Charlotte here from 60 Hour Shakespeare, and I'm delighted to be joined by our creative director ahead of our upcoming production of Love's Labour's Lost, which will be at the Abbey Ruins in Reading on the 11th of August. And tickets are still available to buy below. As you'll know, charitable giving is key to the purpose of 60 Hour Shakespeare. So I'm delighted to speak to Gavin and to reveal the charity that we're working with this year.
Yes, Charlotte, we're working with Quorum Shakespeare Schools Foundation, which is an unbelievable charity that hosts the biggest children's Shakespeare festival in the world. And they get children from primary schools and secondary schools on the stage together on professional theatre stages with professional actors and directors. And it's transformative. It's life-changing for them. It changes their confidence and their empathy and their attainment. And so I'm very, very happy that we are collaborating with Shakespeare Schools Foundation this year.
Amazing. It's a cause that's very close to our heart, and all proceeds of this production will go to that charity. And there's also the option that even if you can't join us in Reading, you can also donate, and you'll be helping support future actors, future Shakespearean actors that might be performing on stages in the future. So it's a really, really wonderful cause. And talking now to the production, obviously, Love's Labour's Lost. It's one of the lesser known Shakespearean plays. Why did you decide to stage this one this year?
Because it never gets staged. It's hardly ever put on, and it's really easy to understand. It's a play that just has one setting in Navarre. So the story, very basically, with no spoilers, is that the King of Navarre and his three lords swear an oath to a life of study. And as soon as they do that, the Princess of France and her three ladies turn up, and they all get caught out falling in love with one another and for swearing their oath. And it's a play that also has a play within a play at the end, a lot like A Midsummer Night's Dream, but unlike any that you have ever seen before. It's also a play which involves, and again, no spoilers, something that Shakespeare never did in any of his comedies before, which kind of turns comedies on their head. I don't want to reveal a lot, so no full disclosure at the moment. But if you haven't seen it before, it's really different from some of the other comedies.
Amazing. And obviously, in terms of the text, is there anything that's particularly exciting or kind of drew you to this play?
Yeah, the text is very different from any of Shakespeare's other plays, and a lot of it is just feels like Shakespeare's doing it because he can. The meter that some of our viewers might be familiar with, any of you that have ever done any acting of Shakespeare, is turned upside down and inside out in this play. It's unlike the meter in any of the other plays, so it's very different rhythmically. It'll sound a little bit different. It's got more rhyme than almost any of Shakespeare's plays in it, and it's just a singularity when it comes to watching Shakespeare.
And this is actually going to be the third time that we're returning to the Abbey Ruins in Reading. Can you tell people a little bit about the space and what makes it unique?
Yeah, we're really lucky to have been there for a few years now, and it's a place that has a lot of history to it. You've also got the prison, Reading Prison, where Oscar Wilde once was, and because of the prison on the one side, and also because of the walls of the ruins on the other, you have incredible acoustics for an outside venue. So come along, bring a picnic, have a summer evening with us, and it's next Sunday 7 p.m., Sunday, the 11th of August.
Amazing, amazing. I think it's a perfect way to sort of spend a lovely summer evening is with a picnic, watching great Shakespeare in a beautiful venue. And one thing that obviously makes our productions very unique is the 60-hour component. Do you mind talking a little bit more about that and how you approach it as a director?
Yeah, so it kind of mimics original theatre practice, which was all about the actors not having any rehearsals. The modern rehearsal process is usually about 6 weeks. The actors were lucky if they had 2 days, maybe a morning before a show, 2 hours traffic of our stage in the afternoon in the theatre. So it's really very different to what happens now.
Amazing. And it's exciting because I guess we have some old cast, some new cast coming together. How do you find it kind of rehearsing with different people from kind of all over the place?
Yeah, we've been really lucky to have the cast that we've had, and it really does feel like a family. Every year we have open auditions, and this year we've got as many new actors in the cast as we have returning actors, and I really like that balance. The actors that have never done it before don't know what the hell it's going to be like, and don't realize that they need to run for their lives. And the actors that are coming back, it just feels like a family, like I said. So it's one hell of a thing, and we make all these kind of memories, and we get to make money for charity.
Amazing. As we said, we're raising money for the amazing Coram Shakespeare Foundation. And there are young and kind of, I believe, new kind of actors that will be coming to see the performance. Do you have any advice as a director to getting into Shakespeare and getting under the skin of Shakespeare?
Yeah, act, do it, get involved. Shakespeare's not meant to be read; it's meant to be acted or to be watched. So go watch as many Shakespeare plays as you can. Get involved in acting. Audition for us if you can, and yeah, just don't get enough of it. Just yeah, Shakespeare is so different, and that's what I really like about it is because everyone can bring something different to it, and we're incredibly lucky that we have a cast from all around the world. We have an actor from Japan this year, and we've had actors from Russia before, from Italy, from America, you name it, and they all bring something different to Shakespeare, and that's what it's all about.
Amazing, amazing. It's the UN of Shakespeare, basically. But one last question, and it's something we ask everyone before they go, is Shakespearean dinner party. You're allowed to bring three guests. Who would they be and why?
Oh hell no, you didn't tell me this was coming. Um, so I'm gonna go with full staff.
Popular choice this evening.
Yeah, yeah. I just saw Ian McKellen play full staff and hell of a character. Mercutio because of reasons, and the last one I'm gonna lean into Romeo and Juliet, and I'm gonna go the most underrated character in Shakespeare for my money is Benvolio.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'd say one of the lesser, he never gets invited to dinner parties.
Mhm.
And so I think he'll be delighted. So, yes, you can have all those three. Thank you so much, Gavin. And thank you for watching, everyone else. And do come and join us on the 11th of August at the Abbey Ruins in Reading for what's going to be a wonderful evening of Shakespeare. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Charlotte.